Hello everyone, my name is Estefany Reynoso. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. First thing I want you to do is to like and to subscribe so that you can follow all the videos that I will be sharing here. This channel is about health, mental, spiritual, financial, emotional any kind of that's out there. I spend my time making videos about it. So today, it is the last month of the year. A lot of people are out shopping, charging up their credit cards, overspending. The beginning of the year, I made a video about budgeting and how to stay in budget. This time, I want to take the time to share with you guys how to build your credit. It is the end of the year, and a lot of people are thinking about spending instead of saving, but it's very, very important that you have a healthy credit. So, I want to take the time to share with you guys how you can make that happen. If your credit is in the 400s, in the 500s, if you feel like you have absolutely no hope, let me tell you something. There is always a way, and you just got to do the work. Now, if you're looking for a video about changing your credit overnight, about going from 400 to 800 credit score, 750, this is not the video for you because my process works, but you have to put in the time. You have to be patient. I have personally rebuilt my credit. I went through a personal situation where I had late payments, collections. I had things on my credit that were affecting me, and I was able to rebuild it on my own. I did not pay anybody. I didn't overspend money. I did the work myself, and I want to share my journey with you guys so that you can do the same. Today, I have multiple credit cards. I can get a loan from the bank. I own properties. And if I did it, you can do it as well. I thought at some point I had absolutely no hope, but here I am with my credit, and I want to share with you guys my process. So the first thing that you have to do, I find that a lot of people rely on time, just like ignoring things, and that makes you feel like it's gonna go away, like it's gonna take care of itself and it's gonna fix itself. It doesn't work that way. You have to be in charge of your finances. You have to be in charge of your credit. The first thing is you need to go to www.annualcreditreport.com and pull up your credit report. Forget about the score. At this point, you already know that you don't have good credit. So your main focus should be on looking at what's in your credit report. This is very important because if you don't know what the problem is, you won't look for ways, or you won't have you won't have the right information to be able to go and fix it. So make sure that you go to www.annualcreditreport.com and pull up your credit report. It's not going to give you the score, but again, at this point, you're not looking for a score. You are just looking at the negative marks. You are just looking at the late payments. You are seeing what kind of accounts you have there. You're going over your credit report. That's the most important thing, number one. Number two is joining Credit Karma or any other credit monitoring app or website. Join one of those. And the reason why I highly recommend this is because by joining, for instance, I personally use Credit Karma, and I just want to say before I continue any further, I am not affiliated to any of these companies. I am not a credit expert. I'm just a regular person. I have worked in finance for many years, but I'm just a regular person that I have done the work. I have rebuilt my credit. I see people in similar situations, how they have turned their credit around. I want to share that journey with you guys, but I am not a credit expert or certified. This is just me sharing what worked for me, and hopefully it works for you as well. So let me continue further. I'm not associated to Credit Karma. However, it does work for me, and I highly recommend it because it allows me to see what accounts I have there. So with the annual credit report, you see everything, but with Credit Karma, you can sign in every day, and you can see how your score is changing, who's reporting negative payments. You can see, I really appreciate the suggestions from Credit Karma allow me in that early stage of rebuilding my credit to apply for credit cards with a high chance of getting approved. So all those little features within Credit Karma worked for me. I really appreciate the information that they share with the subscribers, and I highly recommend it. So go to www.annualcreditreport.com, then join Credit Karma. I know there's 1,000 more apps out there where you can monitor your credit. Just pick your favorite, do your research. Personally, I do Credit Karma, and that's why that is the main one that I'm suggesting, but you can choose from whichever option is out there that you can understand, navigate easily. So choose an app that you can pull up on your phone and monitor your credit. Number 3, and this is like a baby step to rebuilding your credit when you feel like you have no hope. So I opened an account with Self, SELF, and it's in the form of not a savings, but a CD. So the way Self works, and again, I am not affiliated with this company whatsoever, but I use them. It worked for me. It helped my score, especially for people that are in the 400s, 500s. If your credit is just like 650, 680, because maybe your debt to income it's very tight, maybe your utilization of your credit cards is very high, or your credit history is very low, then do more research. This might not be the route for you, but anyone who's in the 400s, 500s, and looking to kind of bump their score and move forward and get started more than anything. Now that you have credit, but it's just like the metrics, the algorithm, it's not working towards your benefit, but more so I messed up in the past and I'm trying to take charge and move forward. So if that's your situation, then go to self.com and open an account. You can open an account with very little money. Of course, make sure that you read all the disclosures and you understand all the fees. It could be pricey, but remember, it's going to cost you money to rebuild your credit. It's not going to be free. If you go to companies that helped you rebuild credit, you can pay thousands of dollars. So this process, it's going to cost you money. It's much cheaper, but it's still going to be where you have to pay some sort of fee or annual fee or interest rate. And that's okay, because ultimately, when you repair your credit, you'll be able to borrow money at a lower interest rate. You'll be able to buy your home if you're looking to purchase your first home, which in the future, I will also share how I went from having bad credit to actually building my credit into buying my first property. So go to self.com, open an account. The way Self works, you open an account with them, you set up a CD, a certificate of deposit, and every month the company Self will be withdrawing funds from your bank account to pay towards this CD, which is a loan. It is not a traditional loan, so it's not where you're taking $1,000 and you're paying towards $1,000 a monthly payment. It's more so they report this account as a loan on your credit report for a minimum of 2 years. And actually, I don't remember the minimum to open the account, but it's not a lot of money. Again, I find this to be a cheap start point to rebuilding credit. So you open the CD, it gets reported into your credit as a loan every month. You can have you have the withdrawal, which it's the deposit, like the payment to the loan, but it's actually going into a certificate of deposit under your name, which at the end of the term of the loan, the CD, you get your money back minus any fees, annual fees, interest rate. But this will be reported for 2 years. Is a great way of getting started. And the good news is, after making 3 payments, and this could be different. Again, I am not affiliated to this company. I'm speaking out of experience, and this might be different right now. But I remember that after making 3 payments and having a certain amount of cash, I think $100 in your CD, you can actually order a credit card. It's not a traditional credit card, so it is a secure credit card. It has an annual fee. Again, fees, because you have to make this lenders trust you. You will have to pay fees, high interest rates, but that's just at the beginning. That is necessary in order for you to move forward and fix your credit. So open your self account. It is great. It's going to help you. Another step that is easy to do, and it will also help you score a lot, is Experian Booster. Oh boy. I remember doing this and my credit jumped 12 points just doing it on the spot. So Experian Booster is it's a process that you can use while signing up for Experian, where you connect your bank account, and if you have utility bills, if you have rent, cell phone, there's certain accounts that they will track when you connect your bank account to see if you're paying it every month at the same on time, I guess, at the same time, and it will be reported and help you boost your score. I think it's great. For that, you have to pay absolutely nothing. You just have to make sure that you're paying your bills on time, you connect your bank account, and it works. It worked for me. I got 12 points when I did it. It varies for everybody, but just try it. You have absolutely nothing to lose but to gain a couple of credit score points in there, if you may. So far, recapping, you're going to pull up your credit report from www.annualcreditreport.com. You're going to join Credit Karma or any other credit monitoring services or companies or app or website of your preference. Do your research for all of this. Do your research, people. Make sure that you do your homework. Remember, you are doing the work on your own. You're not using a company, so you have to do your research. You have to feel comfortable if you're signing up for something, even if it's free, and how they're sharing your information. Make sure that you always read the privacy policy of these companies to make sure that your information is protected. And then we said joining self. Joining self is also another way of helping you score. And I remember saying Experian Booster. So far we have those 4 great steps to getting started, to boosting your score. And lastly, I hope you have family and friends that love you. And this is out there in many other videos. It did work for me as well. If you have someone that loves you, because this is not for everyone. If you didn't take care of your credit, a lot of people out there are going to feel like you're not going to take care of their credit. So this is sensitive. This is a very sensitive ask, but we all have families and friends that love us. So just go to someone that you trust, that have great, perfect credit, and ask them to add you as a beneficiary, as an authorized signer. As an authorized signer. So get added into someone's account as an authorized signer. They don't have to give you checks. They don't have to give you a credit card. They don't have to give you any sort of access to their line of credit or their credit card, but having your name attached to an account that is in good standing, that has longevity, that has a good payment history, that will benefit you greatly. That will boost your score a good 180, 150 points. So I saved that one for last because it involves other people. You do have to go to someone, ask them, might be your parents, might be your auntie, might be your grandma, whoever you love, might be your best friend. But it is a little sensitive. If they say no, don't get upset because credit is very, very important, and it's a big ask to ask somebody to lend you their credit, even if it's for the purpose of rebuilding. So that's it. I really don't want to extend this video any further, but I hope that you watched through. If you got to this point, again, subscribe, like my videos, and just be on the lookout. I know I'm not very consistent when I'm making videos, but I'm always thinking of ideas. I'm very busy, but I'm all about health, wealth, and happiness. So if you have any idea, anything that's troubling you and you want me to make a video, please just comment and let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.